Okay, so welcome in everybody. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? My name is Marcel. And I'm teaching yoga every day here. So feel free to join in. Feel free to join in. Yeah. I'm going to repeat everything in a moment, but we're going to do 30 minutes of meditation and an hour of yoga. Today's topic is wonders. We're connecting with the wonders. We're connecting to be curious, to be connecting to be a little bit playful and see through our eyes as a child does. So welcome in, my name is Marcel. I'm here for the instructions, the questions, the support. Next to me is Sean. Sean is here for entertainment, energy and motivation. He's currently sitting next to Buddha, who we give shelter to. And we're getting longer right now in our sit. So come to a sit either on the floor or in a chair and get long from your hips to your head. Feel how your hips are rooted to the floor. Feel how your feet are connected with the floor. And get long, 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 long. Check. It should be all good. That's strange. Good. And from here, we're starting with the meditation. So feel free to go do meditation with me for 30 minutes, and then we're going for an hour of yoga. So we're doing 25 minutes of meditation and 5 minutes of shavasana. Hi, Swissar. How are you doing today? Good to see you. I'm doing very good, yeah. So if you like to meditate a little, feel free to join in. I just got up. Okay. Me too. Me 2.5 hours before. So, if that's said, start to observe your breath, observe your inhale, and observe your exhale. That's all what we're doing in meditation. Next to that, whenever you lose the connection to your breath, observe your thoughts and let your thoughts go softly. Coming back to your breath, observing your breath again, without judging yourself that you lost the connection to your breath. Just come back to your breath every time you lose the connection to and you realize. That's all what we do. Enjoy these 25 minutes and then 5 minutes of shavasana. You have a circle of Ken. So enjoy that 25 minutes and then 5 minutes of shavasana. Is anything going bad right now? Oh, I got it. Thank you for telling me, Swiss. I forgot, and I didn't see myself. So we're already meditating. Keep it up. Slowly lie down on the floor, on your back. Extend your legs. Bring your arms by your sides and palms are pointing up towards the sky. And just be. Feet are facing away from each other. Releasing the connection to your breath. And just be. Nothing to do here for 5 minutes. Slowly start to move your fingers, to move your toes. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Coming back to your body. How does that feel? And slowly coming up. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Carlog. Thank you. Nice haircut. Appreciate that. I like your clean shaven look. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good morning, Knox. How are you doing? Let me quickly change the microphone. How are you doing, Carl Hogg? How are you doing, Knox? Thank you so much for being here, you guys. How have you been, Marcel? I'm doing great. How was your New Year's, Carl Hogg? I'm doing good. You know, we're starting with the Health Skill podcast in end of January. That's kind of like the plan, I think. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. You will have your mind blown. I really tell you that. You will have your mind blown. It's going to be so great. And we're starting with the yoga right here, right now. Pretty awesome New Year. Had fun times with friends and family. I'm so grateful that you had. So wonderful. You know, a lot of people can't have it, so you need to be extra grateful, Carl Hogg, at the moment. So dear friends, we're going to sing a mantra together. Then we're starting with the yoga. Let me change again to this screen. And the mantra that we are singing, let me quickly check with the chat if I missed anything. Yes, Swiss R helped me out before. Thank you so much for that. And we're going to sing the Nila Kanta mantra together, which is all about connecting with the consciousness within, connecting with the love within, and then connecting with the love on the outside. How are you doing, Knox? I hope you're having a great day. Maybe you just stood up. So, good morning, everybody. And right now, yeah, we're going with that. One more thing again. The mantra is there to connect also to your voice. It's not just there to entertain us, but also there to connect to our voice. Of course, there's also the meaning to it. But for example, you don't want to talk like this all the time, and you don't want to talk like this, but you really want to come to your natural voice and feel comfortable in a way of like how you're speaking. So mantras really brings back a lot of energy and confidence to your own voice. Find your own voice that you want to, that you can speak.
Rise from your grave.
Hey, Carl Hogg, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that so much. We're going to honor that, of course, a little bit later. But right here, right now, we're going with the mantra. And Nila, I love the explanation. Thank you so much, Carl Hogg. We're going to over that explanation every day. So in any case, if anybody new is in here, as maybe you have never heard it, we're going over it every day in the beginning of the yoga lesson. And every day we're going for 60 minutes, so if you like to join in, today we're connecting with wonders and now we're curious. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. With that said, let's go, let's start. The whole mantra goes like this. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And here we go. Repeat after me. You can either whisper, you can sing, or you can just listen if you wish. See what you like to do. Om Hirim Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Repeat. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Repeat. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Higher. Om Rim. Om Rim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Rim. Om Rim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Sing together with me, all together. Let's go. Om Rim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 Last time. Om Rim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 Bring your hands to your heart together. Bow your head in front of your heart. Breathing in deep through your nose. Release your arms by your sides. Palms are pointing forward. From here, bring your arms up by your sides. Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers, feeling the length here. Release your arms by your sides down. Bring your arms up by your sides again. Breathing in deep. Good morning, everybody. Good morning or good evening, wherever you are in the world right here, right now. Release your arms by your sides down, breathing out. Connecting with the wonders, connecting and being grateful for your life, for your body, getting long from your hips to the fingers. Appreciate that, Carl. So great that you're here, and we are going to honor that, Carl Hug, in a little bit. Going to hug the whole world together for you, get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers, and then breathing out, releasing the arms down. I just thought about something. Bring your hands to your thighs, move your hands forward and backward. I thought about, hey, I'm not wearing the microphone. Because, you know, I'm not used to wearing this microphone like this. Moving your hands forward and backward on your thighs. How do your hands feel today? How do your thighs feel? And from here, move your shoulders forward, then upward, backward and down. And again, forward, upward, backward and then down. And in a moment, we're going to stand up. So anytime you like to change your sitting posture, please do. You don't need to stay in the same sitting posture. Sometimes you got to tell this. Bring your shoulders backward, forward, up, backward, down. Forward, up, backward, down. Connecting very much with your palms on your thighs and with the feeling on your thighs. How does that feel? Good. From here, release, shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, your shoulders, and stand up. Come to a stand. In your way, standing up. Take your time standing up. No need to hurry at all. No need to hurry at all. Slowly standing up. Feeling how your legs are working as you're standing up. Maybe having the hands on the floor assisting you standing up. Good. Standing up controlled. Wonderful. How did that feel? Shake your legs. Shake your arms. Good job, everybody. Let's go. Let's start. Let's see where this yoga lessons goes. I'm always excited, you know. I'm never really sure where we are going. But maybe some movements on the floor today, some flowing. Let's see where we're going. A little bit different than usual, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Bring your hands in front of your heart together and start to move your hands. We're honoring now this little subscription from Carl Hug. Thank you so much again. Lots of love and blessings to you. Warming up your hands. So you can either press more or you can move your hands more faster. Being playful here. And bring your hands in front of your eyes together. Feeling how the warmth is emitting from your hands to your face. Feeling the warmth emitting from your hands to your face, have your eyes closed. So the hands are not connected with the face right now, but feeling maybe the warmth if you can. If you don't worry. And release your hands down onto your face completely. Feeling or giving the eyes a break. Giving the eyes a break here, little one. Doing amazing. Feel how your fingertips are connected with your face. And then slowly draw down with your fingertips on your face. Refreshing yourself as rain would fall down your face. refreshing yourself, refreshing your whole body, drawing the hands down your body, and then bring your hands up by your sides, slightly above your shoulders. This one is for coral hug. So we're hugging the whole world. Thank you so much again. We're getting long from your feet to the top of the head, breathing in deep. Feeling the length from your hips to your head, from the feet to the head. And then breathing out, releasing that length that we have found. Breathing in again, get long from the shoulders to the fingers. Length, 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 length. Breathing out, releasing. Working together with your breath. Breathing in again, extending your fingers away from each other. Great job, everybody. Breathing out, releasing. And from here, get long from your feet to the top of the head. Get long from the shoulders out to the fingers. Extend your fingers away from each other as you're breathing in. All the three things together. And think about hugging the whole world. Good. And give the whole world a big hug. A big hug for coral hug. A big hug for yourself. Give yourself a big hug here. And maybe smile a little. If you like, you don't need to. Only if you like to. And release your arms. And hug yourself the other way around. Bring the other arm on top, because one hug is not enough. One hug is not enough. Definitely no. By the way, this will be our slogan. This will be our slogan here for this yoga lesson again and again. So we will hear it a lot. Release your arms down. Good. Shake your arms a little. That one was for you. Thank you so much, coral hug. And from here, bring your feet a little bit to the side. Just a little tiny bit. So you feel like, wow. Okay, you're taking up a lot space. Feel like you're taking up a lot of space. Bring your arms up. Bring your arms up next to the side and just see how that feels. Can you do that movement and see what's coming up in your body as you're doing this? How are you feeling? You can bring your shoulders even a little bit to your back. How does that feel? We're not doing anything here but this movement. Your palms are open toward the front. This is important. Good. How are you feeling? Maybe some emotions are coming up as you're doing this, as you're taking up so much space, right? And feel like, oh yeah, you want to take up a lot of space. Good. And then release that together. And there's this little insight that when you have your arms open, we're going to share that as well. So think about having your arms open and compare that to having your arms kind of like point to the back, your palms point to the back, right? And feel what's the difference of like having the hands pointing forward and maybe the shoulders a little bit to your back. Good. And then turn your hands around. The thumb is pointing to the back. You can even go more if you wish. And then coming around again, and pointing the palms forward or to the side. And then again, turn around again. Is this movement clear? Because there's a lot of insight in here in this movement, in this little movement. And feeling what's happening with our upper body as we're turning the arms. As our arms are connected to our shoulders and to our upper body through the shoulders, right? So, it really does something with us. And as we're having the hands forward, you can really feel like you're more receiving. You're more open towards things. Oh, you got it. You got it, Nux. And turn your hands around. Good. And see how you're maybe a little bit more closed. more like turned in, more inwards. So you're more open, receiving, and more turned in, more protective. This is very important to know that, and to know this feeling of feeling like protected or open, right? And to see the mind-body connection here. As we are moving, like as we're taking up more space, right? We're opening up ourselves, right? You can also take up somehow, try to take up a lot of space and be closed. I think that doesn't work, right? You can't take up a lot of space and be kind of like closed. It's more like, no, I don't want to have anything to do with anything, and I'm still big. It doesn't really work. It doesn't really work. In my opinion, at least. So you can't take up a lot of space, but then you need to be open. Good. And that's a little bit of an insight here. But right here, right now, let's start to move a little bit more in yoga. So come to the front of the mat, hinge at the knees, hinge at the hips, bend at the knees. So hinging at the hips means we're keeping straight back here. And just release your back down to the floor and nod your head a little bit forward and backward. Have your hips over the heels if you can. A lot of the weight will be over the toes. You're doing a great job. Release your arms down onto the floor. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Claw your fingers a little bit and step back. Good. From here, we're coming quickly into a plank pose. We're measuring the distance. Again, the right distance is that we have the shoulders over the wrists approximately and the heels over the toes. And then we shift to the back, pushing to the mounts of the fingers. A lot. Good. Shifting your butt into the sky. You keep on going. You're doing great. This is downward facing dog, and here you can move your heels up and down. I promise to you, as you're practicing yoga, this exercise here becomes easier and easier with time. But in the beginning, it really feels exhausting. But what we engage here is the belly, the chest, the arms, the shoulders. We're moving if your heels up and down, walking a little bit, and release your knees down. Bring your knees to the sides. Bring the knees to your sides, the big toes together. And reach forward. Reach forward, bring your arms by your sides. Push your butt to the back. Release your head down. Coming into a child's pose. Also here, very important, if you have any kind of waist restriction going on, come up again. Loosen that waist restriction. Make sure you don't have anything going on, and then come down. Why is this so important? Because otherwise we can't really breathe into the lower belly. Also, like what happened to me is like, I realized that I couldn't really breathe in deep into the belly, and suddenly I realized that I always wore a too much kind of like engaged belt, too strong belt, let's say just too strong belt, and it cut my breath away from the lower belly. So make sure you don't wear a too strong belt. Let's just say strong, even if it's the wrong word, you understand me. And then if you feel a stretch here, breathe into that stretch and maybe play with like engaging the muscles a little bit. Let's see if you can straighten your back a little bit more. Come more to the floor. And then come up again. You're doing great. Come up again, come over the knees and bring the hands together. Again, this is one exercise that we're doing every yoga lesson because it's very important. Bring the mounts of the fingers together to each other. Release your fingers down. Push the wrists into each other. Good. Why are we doing this? This is here to protect our wrists. We want to protect our wrists. Claw your fingers a little bit. Push in through the mounts of the fingers. Push in through the wrists. How does that feel? And release again. Push in again. And release again. Good job. You're doing great. We're training that to really make sure that we're protecting the wrists in, for example, downward facing dog. Feeling that all the mounts of the fingers connected to each other. The mounts of the fingers again are where the index finger, the middle finger and so on are connected. Good. Connecting them together, then release your fingers down and push in through the mounts of the fingers. Good job. And release. Shake your wrists, shake your arms, and bring your hands forward. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Claw your fingers and come up with your butt up. And from here, you can simply release your heels to the left. So shifting both heels to the left and pushing your butt to the back. Pushing your butt to the back, feeling the length in the right side body maybe. I mean, if you're going to the left, then yeah, it's the right side body that you feel additional length, and then come back, shift your heels to the right, push your butt to the back, feeling an additional stretch in your left side body. How does that feel? And coming back, walking. Walking, walking, walking. Whew. And from here, we shift all the way to the left hand. You can put your left hand a little bit more into the middle, right here, right now. Push into the mounts of the fingers. If that doesn't work for you, don't worry. You can just simply wait for us. Then bring your right hand to your left ankle. So going there. If you don't reach, you can also bring it to the floor and look under your shoulder through, keeping your arm engaged, so not sinking through to the floor, but keeping your arm engaged, your shoulders engaged. Good job. And see if you can look beneath your armpit through. You can also bend your knee if that's a little bit easier for you, and then come back. Bring the other hand forward. Bring it into the middle, push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. The mount of the finger is connected to the floor, no air between. Index finger mount, no air between. Going to tell that again and again. And again, reach to your right ankle. You can bend your knees a little if that's necessary. How does that feel? And smile. Good. And come up. Whoop. Bring your hands forward, move with your heels up and down, look between your wrists and start to walk forward and up. From here, bend your knees, bring your hands to hips, elbows pointing upward, and come up. Bring your arms up into the sky, engage your belly a little and lean back. Lean back. And release. Good. Bring your arms forward. Bring your arms forward, fingers are vertical, then bring the thumb up, thumb in. Just a little bit more of wrist movements, thumb movements. And circle your thumb forward, whatever forward means for you. And then to the back, whatever backward means to you. Good. Make fists and move your wrists up and down. Checking in with how your right arm feels, how your left arm feels. Then bring the right thumb up, turn it to the outside, fingers are pointing down, grab on from below and push out from your right shoulder. Fingers are pointing down. How does that feel? Release, shake your wrists, bring your left hand, left thumb up. Hello everybody, hi Gabi. Turn the thumb to the outside, fingers are pointing out. How was your stream, Gabi? Thank you for the raid, I appreciate that. Grab on from below, welcome in.
Welcome to your doom.
Welcome in, Gabi. And push out again from your left shoulder. Grab on with your thumb, pushing out the palms. Oh, so many messages. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I need to check up with them. Release, shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your arms. Okay, we take a little break here. Everybody grab something to drink. Going to say, everybody, shake that rate, shake that rate. Hi, Chini-kun. Welcome in, Hurons. Welcome in. Coral Hawk was here before. You like the emote explosion? All the love! Woohoo! Everybody, welcome. My name is Marcel, and we're doing here yoga every day. Feel free to join in another day, or maybe join in right now if you wish to. We're already a little bit warm. We're going always every day 30 minutes of meditation and an hour of yoga. So if you like to learn more about yoga, you're very welcome to come in here and ask questions. Welcome! Shake that rate. Good. Hey, yo! How was your stream, Gabi? How was your stream? I hope it went great. New Year! Marcel, the awesome teacher. Appreciate that comment. Yeah, a lot of love today. I appreciate that rate so much. Welcome, everybody. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. I don't know, I had something in mind where to go. We're coming back to the floor and we're doing some floor movements right here, right now. So especially if you're sitting a lot. Oh yeah, no, wait a moment. I'm sorry, come back up. This is one exercise that is really, really great for all the computer people. All the computer people, all the gamers, all these people. And I'm also a computer people, so a computer person. And what we're doing is the wet towel exercise. This is coming from Tai Chi, and we're engaging the knees, engaging the thighs a lot. So engage your knees and your thighs a lot. If you're sitting in the front of the chair, that doesn't work that good right now, so you need to stand up. Release your arms by your sides and really release all of the muscles in the arms. And from the belly button, we are turning to the left and then to the right. We're smashing our wrists again in our body, keeping your knees and your thighs engaged. And so now, why do I say this is so super great for like all the people, all the computer users? Because our wrists are getting a massage, our elbows are getting activated, our shoulders. The shoulders are getting a lot of juice. Our whole spine gets activated and a lot of juice. And the spine gets a massage from the wrists. And the wrists are also getting a massage by doing that. Keeping your knees very much engaged is super important. Your head turns to the left and to the right. Or you can just look straight forward. That's also fine. Keeping your knees and your thighs engaged. This is very much the exercise that I really love. That I really love, and I really tell you guys, do that exercise if you've been sitting for a lot and you feel like stiff. Just go in another room, for example in work, and for 2 minutes do this exercise and feel a little better. Keeping your knees and your thighs engaged. And just releasing all the muscles in the arms. And you know, at first it's difficult. At first you don't get it right, but then after some time you find the right rhythm for you. You maybe can go a little bit faster, a little bit slower, and just smash your wrists into your body. Great job. And then release. Release your arms. Close your eyes. Releasing and feeling the impulses going left and right here. Good job. And if you can feel these impulses, this is where the center of your body lies. If you don't feel these impulses, don't worry about it just right now. Maybe in 2 or 3 repetitions again, you will going to feel it. It was fun and lovely, brought me light in a darker day. These people are awesome. Yeah, appreciate that you send up so many wonderful people here then, Gabi. And lots of love to you in this darker day. And let's come to the front. Let's come to the front of our mat right here, right now, and hinge at the hips, bend your knees, come down to the floor, place your hands down, step back. One more time, downward facing dog here. So we're shifting the hips up into the sky. We get long from the hips to the fingers, push into the mounts of the fingers. As you're breathing in, think about getting longer from the heart to the fingers. With the next breath, keeping that length that you have found from the heart to the fingers, get long from the heart to the hips. You can also bend your knees a lot. And then release down, release your knees down, and come to your belly. Today we're connecting with wonders. So bring your shoulders over your elbows. Fingers are pointing forward. And right now we're doing again something great for our back. So we're creating our natural rounding in our lower back here in Sphinx pose. You can also look here. Hello. And we're really finding this natural roundedness in our lower back. Again, shoulders are over the elbows, fingers are pointing forward, and just stay here for a moment. Your head is in line with the spine. It's not looking up like this. No to that. But it's looking kind of like 45, 60 degrees down into the earth, into the floor, wherever you are. Pushing the feet a little bit into the floor, the knees a little into the floor, and see what's changing as you're doing that, as you're trying to do that maybe. Engaging your belly a little. Great job. How does that feel? This is very much a great exercise for lower back pain. Breathing in deep. Using your breath as a tool. Seeing what's happening as you're breathing in deep. Maybe something happens. Into your belly, into your chest. Keep it up. You're doing great. And release down. Slowly take your time coming down. Make a pillow with your fingers, with your hands. And just lie there for a moment, shift your hips to the left and to the right. Let's take you guys a little closer. Come a little closer here. Shift your hips to the left and to the right.
Welcome to your doom.
Thank you for the follow. J. King Ray. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. How are you doing today, J. King Ray? I probably just butchered your name, right? Choking Ray. Probably Choking Ray. And from there, slowly come up. Slowly come up over the knees. And from your hips. So having the hips over the knees here, we're moving forward on our fingertips. This is very deep, so check in if you can do that. We're coming onto our fingertips and we're moving forward on our fingertips. Moving forward until we're kind of like in a straight position from the hands to the hips, and we want to create more space in the lower spine. Think about rounding in the lower spine as we had before. Engage your arms, engage your shoulders, engage your belly, your chest. Breathing in deep. Great job. Make sure your head is in line with the spine, so it's looking down into the beautiful earth, into the floor. And then slowly come up again. Make your flat hands and come back up. Whoop. How did that feel? Shake your arms out, shake your elbows, shake your wrists. Let's see where we're going. We have 20 minutes. Good. Yeah. I think we're going to flow a little bit. I'm going to try to flow a little bit with you, because you know, flowing is not really my main area of expertise, but hey, we can do that. Bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a lot, shift your hips up into the sky, and from here bring your right foot up, then bring it to the right upper arm, extending it again to your chest, and up again to your left upper arm, and again up and to your chest. Every time you come in, breathing out, place your leg forward, and from here engage your back leg a lot, and from here you can come up, drawing the feet together, engaging your butt cheeks, bring your arms up into the sky. Breathing in deep one time, get long from your feet to the top of the fingers. And breathing out, we bring the hands together in front of your heart, and you're twisting to the side and releasing down. Coming to your knees, breathing in deep. From here, release. Bring your left hand down, opening up to the side. Get long, long, long. And release down. We're drawing the front leg a little bit to the back. See how that feels. So he's straightening our front leg. Bring the hands to the floor. Then release down. Bring your back leg down. Bring the front leg a little bit forward. Draw the toes up. And see how that feels. If you have anything you can hold on to that, and you can come into a straight upper body and then lean forward from there. If you have some blocks next to you, use them. Great job. Release. Bring your foot a little bit to the back. From here, having your hips over the knee. If you like to put something under the knee right here, right now, please do that to protect your kneecap. Engage your butt cheeks here. And from here, feeling maybe a hip flexor stretch from your left hip down to your knee. Bring your arms up. If you don't feel anything, be really, really soft here. And lean a little bit to the right. Great. From here, release again. Bring your left hand to your right knee. And with your upper arm, bring the upper arm forward. Thumb is pointing up. Grab around. Bring your back foot up and grab onto your back foot. Good. Looking over the right shoulder. Breathing in deep. Feeling upright here. You can turn your back hand around if you can draw in a lot. The index finger is pointing down. Great. Release, down. Bring your hands forward and down. Straighten your back foot and come up with your knee. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Walk a little. See how your right side feels. See how your left side feels. Then bring your left leg up. Feel the length. Bring your left leg to the upper right, left arm. Extend again to your chest. Extend, breathing in to the upper right arm. Extending to the chest. And release your leg down. From here, engage your back foot a lot. Feel the straightness in the back foot. Feel that the back foot is straight, and then come up, draw the feet together, engage your butt cheeks, bring your arms up into the sky, feeling the length. Good job, keep on, keep it up. And then bring the hands in front of your heart together, twist to the left, and bring your elbow to your knee. Smile, keeping your back foot engaged. If you're kind of like having difficulties, please take your time. Take your time, no need to hurry. If you fall out of it, that's all right. Laugh about it. So Gabi, take care. No need to push yourself too hard. And then just do this variation of bring the right hand to the floor and then bring your left hand up. This is another variation of doing it. This should be more accessible. Get long from your back foot to the top of the head and look up into the sky a little bit. And then release down. Again, you know, that's why I don't like flowing too much, because if people are coming in and asking questions, I can just respond and take a little break if I'm not flowing, you know? Or if you're not flowing right here, right now, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I want to flow a little bit. Anybody comes in and asks a question, we kind of need to interrupt it, and I want to interrupt it. That's what it's. That's how I like to do it, right? How I teach it here. So that's all right. Thank you for telling us, Gabi. So again, putting a cloth or something below your kneecap, if you wish to. You don't need to, just if you wish to. Then bring your front foot a little bit forward. Draw your toes up. If you have anything to grab onto, you can do that. You can either have some blocks next to you, or you can grab onto a, now I forgot the name again in English. A closet. If you have a closet next to you or a wall, you can also grab onto that and then lean forward from there. With a straight back, you can connect to your back with the other hand, maybe, and feeling how no vertebrae are pushing out of your lower back. And if you can feel that, awesome. Feel a hamstring stretch here. The front leg should feel there. And then release. Bring your foot a little bit to the back. Having your hips over the knee. Hips over the knee. Engage. Engage your butt cheeks. Thank you so much for joining in, Gabi. Hope you enjoy it. Engage your butt cheeks and feel how the hip flexor stretch is going from your right hip down to your knee. If you don't feel anything, don't worry about it. Maybe you're just very flexible there. And if you already feel something, don't overdo it. So if that's said, bring your arms up into the sky, grab on your left hand to your right wrist and lean a little tiny bit to the left, just really soft. If you don't feel anything, don't overdo it. Then it's just fine where you are. Release. Good job, everybody. I'm taking this away. Rather irritates me, the cloth. Bring your right hand to your left knee and bring the left hand up, with the thumb pointing up. Then bring your back foot up and bring your hands to the back with the thumb pointing up and grab onto your back foot. Good job. Draw in a little bit, and if you can look over your left shoulder, and if you can draw it in enough, you can point your hand down so the index finger is pointing down. Good. Good job. Looking over your left shoulder, breathing in deep. If you fall out of it, laugh about it. Release your leg down. Woo, you're doing great. Bring your arms down. Tuck. Bring your back foot up. Tuck your toes in and stepping back. Downward facing dog. Feel how your body feels right here, right now. In this downward facing dog here. Feel the mounts of the fingers connected to the mat and start to walk up and down with your heels. How does that feel? Great job, everybody. There's one more thing to do here before we're going further. Turn the thighs inward and back. If you don't know what I'm saying to you right now, don't worry about it. But what we want to create in the in the downward facing dog is more space in the lower spine. So how we're doing this is we're bringing the chest a little bit up. Your head is in line with the spine. Bend your knees, especially if you can't reach the floor with your heels. Bend your knees. Turn the thighs inward and back. If you don't know this movement, don't worry about it too much. I will explain it in a future lesson again better. But turning your thighs inward and back will create more space in the lower spine. And from there, you will feel that you create more space in the lower spine here. Great. And from here, release your knees down. One more time, coming into child's pose today. Bring your knees to the side, big toes together. You're doing amazing. Everybody, you're doing amazing. Bring your knees together. And, your toes together. Bring your knees apart, your toes together. knees apart to the side of the mat, and then release forward, shoulders away from the ears. And feel how that feels. Again, if you have any kind of waist restriction going on, make sure you release that belt or release whatever you have around your waist. So you can breathe in deep into your belly, into your chest. Great job, everybody. You're doing amazing. Keep it up. So breathing in deep. If you feel any kind of stretch, try to think about breathing into that stretch. And think about maybe engaging your muscles just this little tiny bit to sink maybe even deeper and to release. As you're breathing out, releasing even more. And slowly coming up again. Whew. Good. How did that feel? Let's come onto our back right here. So turn yourself around. Lie on the floor, wherever you're lying. Lying down. Taking care of your body today. You're doing such a great job, everybody. You're amazing. You are amazing. And from here, bring your feet close to your bum. Bring your arms by your sides. Palms are pointing up. Elbows are pushing into the floor next to your body. And from here, we lift up slowly from your lower spine up, from your up to your upper back. Keeping the knees together. Keeping the knees together. Not letting the knees fall apart, but keeping them together over your heels. Important. Good. From here, you can, if you wish to, either grab on with your hands onto your hips, or you can release the arms behind your back and push into the floor. Maybe even walk with your shoulders a little bit to the back to come even more up. Keeping the knees over the heels, important. Looking over the head with your gaze, with your eyes. Trying to look over your head with your eyes. And breathing deep into your belly, into your chest. Last breath here before we come out. Make it deep. Release your arms by your sides and vertebra by vertebra coming down to the floor. This is the important part. Coming down slowly. Great. How did that feel? Release your legs. Bring your arms over the head. And get lower. So push your right leg out, push your right arm out, feeling the length in your right side. And push your left leg out, and your left arm. Feeling the length there on the right side and left side. How does that feel? Left side and right side. Left side and right side. Keep it up. Doing great. This is also a great exercise for your lower back. You know, if you're starting to do yoga, you will not have any kind of back pain in the future. Because there's so much exercises for the back in there. Every yoga lesson I teach has some back exercises in them. And it's just great, you know. So from here, let me check with the time. Yeah, we have some more time. Bring your right leg in. Grab either on top of your leg through. Have your shoulders rooted to the floor. Have your ankles rooted to the floor. Good. And then breathe in deep. As you're breathing out, you can pull in a little bit more. Feel how your body is feeling. Feel how your hips are rooted to the floor. You can also grab around your thigh and pull in. By the way, we are teaching here every day. This is day 371, I think, or even 72 already. So we have been going for 1 year straight, every day streaming. And we're going now for 10 years of everyday streaming. yoga. So if you like to join in a future date, feel free to do that. Release your arms down. That's so amazing, Marcel. Appreciate that curl hug. You're amazing too. Thank you again so much for the love before. So grab around your thigh, have your shoulders rooted to the floor, have your ankles rooted to the floor, breathing in deep. Breathing out, pulling in a little bit more, and release. Right now bring both legs up, and we're doing the same thing, but right now really feel about your hips. Are the hip bones connected to the floor? This is like what you want to feel. And when do they leave off the floor? So first of all, play with like having them on the floor. Good, and see how far you can pull in. And then release them and think about, oh yeah, can you lift them off the floor? I'm going to walk my doggy and get some sleep, but going to lurk. Thanks, Marcel and friends. Thank you so much, Carl Huck. Have a great walk with your doggy. Give him some treats. And I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Sleep well, rest well. And yeah, hope to see you soon again, my friend Carl Huck. Very cool that you're here. Appreciate you. And release. From here, bring your right leg or the left knee and grab around your standing thigh right here, right now. This is very much a great exercise because it really releases a lot of tension in your lower back. In your lower back, really, yeah. Grab around your thigh and then we're pushing out with your elbow a little bit if you can. If you don't, that's all right. Have your shoulders connected to the floor if you can. Good. Releasing a lot of tension, our lower back. And breathing in deep. You're doing great. Yeah, and I just realized before, Gabi, really, I didn't really realize why I don't like flowing too much, especially here on stream. So far, I didn't realize it, but exactly this is it. When I want to explain something, I need to go slower, and I usually teach just slower yoga. So I'm always open to questions. So bring your left leg up, lie it over your knee, grab around your standing leg. So thank you for asking that and saying, oh, you don't arrive somewhere. Always do that. Have your shoulders rooted to the floor. Push out with your elbow. You're doing great. Having a beautiful body. Taking great care of it right here, right now. You are worth it. Exactly. One more deep breath. And as you're breathing out, just maybe draw in a little bit more. A little bit more. And release. Good job. From here, extend your legs. Feet are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by your side. And just palms are pointing up towards the sky. Bring the chin a little bit to your chest. And just lie and give yourself a break. This is Shavasana. This is very important to do before coming out of yoga because we want to conclude this yoga session right now. You want to release and come back to your life. And be ready. But right now, just be. Nothing to do here. Just be. having your eyes closed. Just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Coming back to your body. Drawing the knees in towards your belly. And shifting yourself to either the left or the right side of your body, lying down on your side body. Make sure this position feels great to you. Make it comfortable. From there, softening the skin of the face, releasing all the tension in your tongue, in your neck, in your shoulders, in your arms, in the elbows, in the wrists, in the fingers, in the chest, in the belly, in your hips, in your whole spine, in your whole back. Releasing all the tension in your legs, in your butt cheeks, in your knees, in your ankles, in your heels, in your toes. Breathing in deep. And releasing, feeling carried by the gravity of the earth. With your next breath in, lift yourself up into a final sitting position. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. I honor deeply that you take care of yourself. Honoring your yoga practice, bow your head in front of your heart. Namaste. I wish you a wonderful rest of the day, a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Love and blessings to you. Release your arms, open your eyes, and welcome back. Welcome back. So first of all, I'm not that great in giving shout outs meanwhile the yoga lesson, so let me give a shout out for Gabi Agura, a wonderful friend from South America, right? Where are you from? From Brazil? I'm not sure. I think you're from Brazil, right? But I'm not sure. So big shout out to Gabi. I'm glad I got some of your yoga. Thank you, Marcel. I'm glad I got some of your yoga. Lots of light into your darkness. And also accepting the darkness as it is there. Yeah. That's sad. Whew. Let's go. We are going to pay the love further to somebody else right here, right now. I think you already saw like all the continuous posts. That yoga class was the cherry on top. Thank you so much, Gabi. I appreciate that. And thanks. Have an awesome day, says Nox. Have also an awesome day, Nox. Appreciate you participating. And everybody who's been in here participating, lots of love and blessings to you. Again, we've got the Yoga Beginner Challenge at the moment running. I told you about that at the moment. So day 3 is at the moment online, and 4, 5, 6, 7 is coming. So we're going for a whole week, 7 days of yoga, beginner introduction challenge. So if that is something for you, if that sounds like you're interested in that, feel free to check that out. It's either in my Discord I will quickly post it. Let me quickly check here. This is the English one, the link for the English one. So if you're interested in that, feel free to check that out. Or if you like to start in the German and learn some additional German, you can also do that by following this little link here. This one is the German link, and they are going to my YouTube section, either in the German or the English one. Hi IOE, how are you doing today? And I would really, really love if somebody would like test them out, and if you could leave like a comment, that would really make my day. If you write like, okay, what was good, what was not so good, or something like that. Give me some feedback, because you know I'm very working a lot. The first video of the German version is private. Really? It shouldn't be private. It's scheduled. It's coming up right now in 5 minutes. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm going to publish it right now. This is already day 3. Nox. Thank you for telling me. This is the 3rd day. So if you're clicking on there, it's the 3rd day, and you should see it right now. I just published it because I scheduled it for 8:15 to so in 5 minutes it would have been going live. But right now, all right, was the 3rd one already. So now it's live. If you feel like checking that out, it's going a little bit faster than here in this lesson, but yeah, check them out. I appreciate you guys so much. Lots of love to you, and I hope to see you very soon. With that said, we have the Health Skill podcast also coming up at end of January. I think we're going to have the first podcast there in the new year, and we're going to make it amazing, and I cannot wait for it. It's going to be so exciting. Before that, although, I want to kind of review all the podcasts that we did already and kind of listen through them, and I will do that on stream, I figured. So feel free to check that out. Thank you for what you do in here and for the love you share. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much, Gabi. Appreciate you. Yeah, so much love today from you guys. Appreciate that. Let's send the love that we got right now to somebody else. Also, IOE, very welcome. You're very welcome here. Hello, how are you doing? And right now we are heading over to somebody else. Let's see. So IOE does some chess streams sometimes. I saw him streaming chess. So if you'd like to check that out, feel free to do that. Yeah, we're heading over to... I think we are heading over to Choshitsu. Check him out. What he's doing. Is a funny guy. Definitely sharing some love there. I won't rate Isa at the moment. Isa is also online. She's also a yoga streamer, but she's streaming at my time, and she's probably right now finishing. So we're just rating over to Choshitsu, sending a lot of love to him. Again, feel free to copy the rating with love message. And I wish you guys a wonderful rest of the day. Lots of love and blessings to you from me, Marcel, and from Sean. Sean is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Keep it up. You are doing just fine. So, and let's rate. So copy the message, and 3, 2, 1. We are heading out. Lunch. Bye-bye, you guys. Lots of love to you. Bye-bye. See you soon. Da, da,